Welcome back to The Trend. My name is Cindy Ogana. We've just talked with Chipukis. He had a bit of a chit chat and he's, enjoying our new lounge setting. But right now in studio, we've got very, let me not call them controversial, very interesting guests. Now, a while back, there was a video that went viral of a botched proposal. There was this guy who went down on bended knees and asked, his boo-thing if she can be his future ex-wife. In case you didn't watch it, check it out.
But now it's just getting started. You don't have to yeah, practice.
Say yes.
Yes.
Oh my God. So say yes.
Yes. I don't want to look it.
Okay, she's so pretty. Say yes.
Did she just walk out on you?
Oh my God.
Now, the two protagonists in that video are in studio with us. Please welcome Njeri and Alfie. Welcome to The Trend, guys.
Thank you for having us.
Wait. Huyu alikataliwa mpaka akanywa dread.
I just wanted to ask.
Yeah.
So let's get straight to it. Tell us a bit about, I don't know, any one of you can jump in. Tell us about that clip, like the genesis of the clip. What is it all about? We know what we've seen on social media and the assumption that came from the clip, but you guys were in it. So what was the clip about?
Did you believe it?
Did I believe it? Yes, I did. I did, 100%. I even went on social media. I had like a small rant, but
did you
sorry for another day.
I did. People had a whole campaign about, what I said is, there were lots of contradictions about what I said. Like, will you be my future ex-wife?
Yeah.
But all this was just signs and symptoms, like trying to show you. What would you say?
I think the reaction that you got, that's why I asked you, did you fall for it? That's the reaction we were looking from the public.
Okay.
Because what we do, we work for Arc Entertainment Kenya.
Arc Entertainment
Kenya.
Not Hack, because Chris is here, so maybe there's a H there.
Don't hear your own voice.
First of all, I don't like you too. Why? Because I was here having fun. I was the only person with accent.
No, taking over.
I know, right? Alfie, I need to ask you. Njeri, remind me, Arc Entertainment, right? I need to ask you. Right. You speak in a very interesting accent. What's that about? Is it schooling? Is it, avocado it's refused to. What's that about?
Personally, I wish there was a shop we go and buy accents, right? So I'll go change mine to something more interesting, maybe. But the thing is, it depends with how the people you interact with, right? It depends with how you grow up. It depends with your nursery teacher. It depends with how much effort you put into learning about the accent, not
the
just
English language.
The English language, learning how to read the dictionary and everything, right? I've been to UK a couple of times. Yeah, and,
studied there, maybe.
A little bit, not study, no, work a little bit, yeah.
How many years? Just so,
I don't know if I'll get in trouble with that.
Because there were some years when you went by another name.
I suppose I'd say that. Wewe.
Cindy. Yes.
Hapana.
Nini.
Mtu akinyongwa ataongea hivi.
Wala nitaongea Kikuyu.
Kinyongwa utaongea nimenyongwa.
Nimenyongwa.
Chipukizi mayaga.
Have you ever been arrested by cops?
Yes, he has. Yes, you have. Say it. Yes, you have.
I have, yes.
And when you're arrested, that's how you talk to cops, like?
I suppose I suppose it helped me through, though. Yeah, it was a bit difficult, but.
This kind of accent?
Huyu wataenda.
Oh, kuna maneno.
Abisa kuja kusikia hii. Hii ni Obama ni.
Umeona kina chipu venye wameenda US wamerudi sasa.
Yes.
Wanakwambia hello. How are you? Ni Rajigwa. Yeah.
Njeri, before we get too derailed, Arc Entertainment, what's that about?
Basically what we do,
we
social experiments.
Okay.
What we did with Alfie was just a social experiment. Did you get to hear about the Valentine hugs?
No.
There's one time on Valentine's Day, we just gave free hugs to close to 1,000 people in one day.
Like you're standing at a particular place?
No, just moving up and down. Police station, we went to Central, we went to Nduthi guys, we went to Azuri, Matatus, you know. So what we do is basically, I'm the creative consultant. I produce creative content, and so we hope that would raise enough attention from the public so that when people are looking for someone to help them push their content out there, they would literally approach us.
Yeah.
And so he joined the team when these guys from Princecom, the guys Princecom Media.
Yes, yes.
We have an institution called Talanta. Talanta Institute. At Talanta, they really like help you grow out and put out your talent. So when I was looking for someone to fill in the character for the guy who proposes to me, I couldn't go for anyone else, not him. We met in school, and he's the same guy in class. Ako hivyo, tuko Kenya Methodist University.
Is that how he is in class?
He's in class. He's the class clown.
I'm not my hair.
Yeah.
He's a class clown.
Yeah.
So if you went to the same school, how comes that you don't talk like him?
Mi sijaenda UK, mi ni Mkenya mazi.
Wewe ni Njeri wa Kiambu huyu.
Mimi ni maina wa Nyeri. Kulelewu.
I wish ningepata hii accent.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Maybe ungefanya stand up BT.
Pale mlolongo.
Doesn't he talk like this?
Who?
Kevin Hart.
No, he doesn't.
Kevin Hart is an American accent.
He speaks like an American.
Is it heavier? Is it
heavier? Baya huyu yake ni iko na ushamba fulani unaweza itel.
That is so wrong.
Kuna kambolea
that is so wrong.
Unasikia you're from Nyeri? Unasikia Moses Kuria iko mbali lakini haingile ikuji.
Haijafika bado.
Umetaja Moses
Kuria. Kuna kafadi na duaitu.
What's the name of that chick? Mwenye alikuwa anasema Siko. You saw that chick?
Yes.
Unakatabiaga huko kako ndani yao.
Haya, when you know, because you're the class clown, you understand that you can make people laugh and everything.
Yes.
But there's just I picked up on a cue, Njeri, when I asked if he's ever been arrested. He said yes, he has. How would you know that? Are you guys dating?
Alfie, are we dating?
No, we know.
Unaniruka mbele ya watu?
Of course, national television.
How dare you?
We're in the same university, right?
Which university is this, by the way?
Kenya Methodist University.
Okay.
We're in our last year.
So what are you studying? Journalism.
Mass communication and journalism.
Was this a class project?
No, it wasn't. Actually, we look forward to hoping to inspire guys that once you're done with school, you can always start your own company and you know, hire people after kazi. So
So you're business partners?
Yeah, we are.
Prayer partners.
Hakuna kitu kama.
Prayer partners.
No.
So friend zoners.
Yeah, the friend zoners.
Guys, chipukizi mbona kwa hapa?
Kwa friend zone bro.
Wallahi.
Umekuwa na dem mrembo kama huyu kwa friend zone bro. Na uko na accent.
Mwingize the box. I'm really curious to hear what guys have to say. And do we have any comments on social media for Njeri and Alfie?
Yes, we do, Cindy. And the accent thing is still too much here. I have John who says, that's just not an accent, bruh. Those vocal cords need some lotion.
Shots fired.
Go easy, John. No Jesus.
Shots fired.
We have another one here from John Rory who says, the way I imagine that incident happening to me, he can take it.
I know, a lot of people were really shocked.
I think I will just sink.
Yeah.
And then we have another one from Collins who says, ebu ambia chipukizi akanyage huyo msee mguu kwa nguvu tuone kama atawa scream na hiyo accent.
That's true. I agree. Tunakanyaga mguu na nguvu. Chukua tu pesa yake.
And before we read some more comments, I need to ask you guys, did you get the reaction that you wanted?
Yes.
Yeah?
We had, I'll tell you what, minutes, we had planned to do this thing outside archives because we hoped that would be 2 minutes, but we lost daylight as we were shooting. So we thought, we can into the Kambili to shoot, and then we do a different location, and then we see which one works for us. The girl who was talking behind the camera, that's the girl who leaked the video, I think, in one WhatsApp group, and then that WhatsApp group has another 10 WhatsApp groups, so you can basically see how content moves on social media.
So she wasn't part of your crew?
No, she wasn't.
No. So we were just about 3 of us, huh?
So
but how do you
before-
get the word around? Like, you're very lucky that there was a Mushenechik who sent it
yeah,
around.
yeah.
But like the Valentine hugs, nobody knew about it. So how do you?
Oh, nobody?
How do you? I didn't hear about
Seeing
it.
Julia
And
Charity.
I'm like on social media like 6 a.m.
It
in
was
the morning.
everywhere. It was everywhere.
Yeah.
It was
But how
everywhere.
do you gauge reaction if you don't shoot it?
Me shoot it like the Valentine thing.
Like you have somebody on the
Yes.
other side who's like following
Yes.
you around and
for the Valentine
documenting
hugs,
reactions. Yeah.
For the Valentine hugs, I had my school again, Kenya
Yeah.
Methodist University. I had the media department come with me with their camera, and
Yeah.
they shot pictures and then uploaded them on. And I used my Facebook page and their Facebook page, and then we have a page on Facebook, that's Social Experiments Kenya,
YouTube.
and YouTube as well. Our YouTube
Social
channel.
Experiments Kenya on Facebook.
Yes.
Okay.
And then also guys like Talanta TV, you can find like most of our content there.
Okay.
So, yeah, guys,
Okay.
subscribe on that one. Yeah.
Okay. Chibukizi, do you think it's fake? Do you think it was fake?
The thing.
The whole thing, the social experiment
Yes,
plus
the first time I
proposal.
watched it.
Yeah.
I
You
think
thought it was fake?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Why?
Because this guy, you cannot propose to a lady and say that you're not be my ex.
Be my future ex-wife.
But let me ask you,
Yeah.
does Alfie represent a majority of people now, men right now, who don't know what to say during a proposal? And don't I represent a woman who's not sure if to say yes or no? Because I really showed them that it's okay to say no. You can walk away, you're not ready.
No, but also, at the end of the day, no, I don't want to comment about that, but I think what he represents, a good actor.
Yes.
Okay, you know, I thought it was a good acting. When it comes to marriage,
Yes.
let me tell you something.
Right.
You know, whether you're
Yes.
saying,
Are you telling us from experience, Baba?
I'll tell you something.
Cheers, Baba.
Nimekula chumvi.
Umekuma chumvi.
When it comes to saying yes or no,
Sponsor
it's
from
the
the
moment you meet with the moment you saying, the moment you dem umemeet na chali umeenda kwake,
Yeah.
you already know what you want with
Yeah.
them. So whether you say yes and you're not sure, it's not really a big deal.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
so ni jamaa mnafaa kuwa mnajua anafaa kusema yes or no. By the time you're dating, you should be sure what she's gonna say when you go
By
down
the time you
on one
propose to somebody, you know what they'll say. Do you know that? Do you know I can't come to propose to you when I'm not sure?
I agree with Chipukizi.
I
Why
can't
waste
just-
your breath if you don't know if the chick is...
There was a lot of warning signs, you know, like red lights in the proposal, right? Wase wametupasha, hey, how this guy say, ati will you be my future ex-wife? You ndio maana mimi naweza mwacha. You know, those kind of
Yeah.
you know.
I was one of those people. I won't.
Let me tell you something, my friend. When it comes to
My friend.
yes, kwa sababu
Shakwa, my friend.
hizi mambo za mapenzi, nimekuwa daktari wa mapenzi.
Paka is crossed his legs. This is serious business.
Right.
Tell us.
Ukikuwa na dem,
Yeah.
mimi niko na dem, huyu dem ni dem yangu. Naweza tell saa yenye simfeel. Na naweza tell pia saa yenye anifeel.
Yeah.
So that means that whatever relationship we're having is not going anywhere.
Yeah.
So siwezi kuja nianze kupiga magoti nimwambie hehe itakuaje? You see?
Yeah,
Siwezi
yeah.
kuwa nimekaa na dem amekula pesa yangu.
Yes.
Amekula pesa yangu.
The most important thing amekula dem.
Amekula tu.
Umetuma na ya kutoa.
Alafu ni kuwe siko sure ati atasema no. Hapana.
Alafu akusema no kabla amekula, alisema no after a month.
After
Makosa.
So really, the thing of people getting married, you already know. You know.
Yeah.
Even when you're married with somebody that you don't want to be with, you know.
You know,
can tell like
ndani,
mtu
ndani.
ataniacha. Mtu kinakaa kitaniacha siku moja hiki.
Yeah.
Lakini na mimi ndakinyorosha mimba.
And this is a very interesting conversation. We can go on and on, but we need to know what guys are saying on social media. And
The conversation is going on social media also. We have Riley Mwangi who says, Njeri, interesting experiment. Good luck on your actual proposal day.
Oh, thank you.
And then we have another one here from Stadin who says, Manze, how Alfie and Njeri walitubebawana sana. I need a refund for my bundles.
true.
Then we have another one from Marvin who says, Alfie amekuja na American accent, chipukizi jikate.
Your tour didn't work.
Shots fired.
We have another one here from Alfred who also says, how are my classmates wasonko, this guy is a clown. Baba yao can do better. Surely inspiration. He accent ni a keg. Another one
Jesus.
from Chelsea says, I wish
no
the
cake.
proposal thing was
Cake,
true.
yeah.
It's a better story than your boy accent bado ako friend zone.
Woo! You guys need to up your game or come up with another story. Now you guys are on the trend.
Yes.
It's the most watched show on Friday.
Yes.
People recognize you. How are you going to pull off your next stunt now that everyone knows this is Njeri and this is Alfie? How are you guys going to do it?
Actually, funny enough, guys don't know it's me because
in the clip there was your hair falling, and we sort of saw your back and your side.
Okay.
Yeah, but do people recognize you, Alfie, on the street?
Him, yes.
But maybe when I speak, I suppose. But with the hair, after I shaved my hair short.
Funny story. Kwa matatu, we decided to jab on a mat. We're heading to town. Then starting as TV radio station discussing the thing.
Yeah.
Do makanga. Awatu maze. No. And then he looks back.
And then
Dole boy.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
Yes.
In front of everybody.
Yes. Yes.
Wow,
Yes.
that must have been so.
So that story confirms to me that Uboy and Shigayoli.
Is it kwa nayo accent na? Aliokota huko commercial. Bus station accent. No, it's cool. I've learned in life there's no right or wrong, only different. Yeah?
Yeah.
So is that the reason why you shaved your hair?
No. My God. Was it kabla nimejitoa before I left? I thought I had hair, I had some sort of afro, and I thought, what can I do with my hair before I go? You know, and I decided, let me try some dreadlocks and everything. And it didn't work out for me, because in the UK you don't have people who twist your hair, apart from Niger, you know, Igwe, yeah. And I got my hair twisted once, and it did come out right. I came back home, and then I look sort of
rugged.
Yeah, I look like not really someone who could you could trust, right? And she called me. She told me, I have a video. Do you mind to come and help me out? I thought, what sort of video? I need you to propose.
Yeah.
And then I would say no. I think, are you mad? Why? Why would you say no to me on live television? Yeah, I thought, you know, any sort of publicity is good publicity, right? I'm trying to start up a career around entertainment, right? So if people know you in whichever way they know you, they still know you.
Yeah, as you said, any publicity is good publicity, even the one that might be, you know, damaging or negative. All right, we've got final comments before we go on break. And talk to me, girl.
We have another one here from Slippers who says, kina Njeri walituweza, nilikuwa home nikisema stai propose hadharani. Mimi ni propose hadharani mimi. Amekataa hiyo.
Mimi. Nionekane chicken. What else do we have?
It's tricky. We have Kevo Munga who says, loving the show, though accent ime stage coup d'etat kwa show.
Hey, watch that too. It's taken over.
From another Munga who says, your accent ni ya ushamba, chipukize cheza ndogo please.
This is man.
Another one here from C. Harry who says, is it Chipukizi or Alfie who was abroad recently?
I think both of them. It's just that one really held on to something than the other.
One had to bring some goods back to
Kenya,
had to
bring some,
and then the last one here from Joseph who says, I don't get it. Viral videos becoming the trends. Moreover, future ex-wife. This man knew what the future had in somehow.
Well, that's a point, really. Like, what's the? I understand the social experiment and the fact that if a company wants to maybe see how human beings interact in the evening when it rains, you guys could be picked for that. You know. But other than that, what else is the point? Is it just to be employable, or is it because you've got talent and you know you want to go out there and show it?
There is that. You know, there is that. Like having to spend the whole day in your house doing nothing, you know, it gets tired. You get tired about that.
Yeah.
So there is that bit of you want to go out there and try something new.
And exercise your talents.
And exercise your talent. Right. You want to go there and meet new people who are going to give you new stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And there is also the money issue.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody wants to
We're trying to look for that Kenya shilling every single way we can.
Plus, again, Cindy, social experiments are like the easiest way to get people's honest reaction because they didn't expect that. So it's not rehearsed, no script. So I'm going to get your honest reaction on it.
Okay.
So if any company really wants to push their product, you can approach us. We'll give you the right. I think we've studied the market enough right now, and we know what's going to push your product.
He's shaking his head. Why are you shaking your head before we go on break? beheaded? Why is she
She
beheaded?
start advertising her company.
I know, right?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It's called Big Njeri.
Before she drops her mobile number and her email, let's take a short break. We will be right back. This is The Trend.